Goes up and what comes down at sunrise. That's what a lot of people want to know for optimal health and sleep. Now, one of the things that causes us to age is stress. Stress can be responsible for all sorts of diseases in the body, as well as more accelerated aging. And what is the hormone of stress? It's cortisol. So most people think that cortisol should always be low. And while that's accurate, it shouldn't be above a certain level. And especially at night when we want to sleep, your cortisol should be low. However, when you're awake during the day and we're outside like we are right now, you want to be awake and alert so that you can do the things you want to do during the day and not be sleepy and constantly want to fall back asleep. That is the benefit of having the right amount of cortisol. So what you want to do is increase cortisol during the day to a certain physiological level that's beneficial, and eliminate melatonin during the day, which is the hormone of darkness, the hormone of sleep, the master anti-cancer and anti-aging hormone, the master antioxidant hormone. It runs 12 additional hormones in the body. This is the master conductor of all the hormones, melatonin. When it is properly released from our pineal gland up here at night due to proper light signaling. One of the ways that we signal melatonin to do all these anti-aging and rejuvenation benefits is to have it be turned off during the day and released at night through proper photo signaling in the eye. What does that mean? It means get outside at sunrise. This is part 2 of our Science of Sunrise series with Thaddeus, otherwise known as the Y Guy on the channel, where I will break down the science and explain exactly how to get the benefits of things like natural sunrise. In order for you to have the right amount of cortisol during the day, to shut off melatonin, have it be produced at night when you want it, you need to get outside at dawn. Now, our body has a natural timer built into it to release melatonin within a certain number of hours of seeing sunrise. So if you wake up late and then you look at your phone and you sit in bed and then you turn your laptop on and you do some work and eventually you get outside. Let's say now it's 10, 11 a.m. when you get outside and your brain gets that signal, it's daytime, it's time to increase cortisol, and it sets the timer for melatonin to be released at night, which now will not be released almost certainly until well after midnight by getting outside at that time. So this means you might have trouble falling asleep at night because your body is not ready to sleep because it received the signal to start producing melatonin, let's say 14 or 15 or 16 hours after seeing the sun outdoors. Indoors, yes, there's lights, but they're honestly too bright to protect your sleep and not bright enough to set your circadian signaling that it's daytime. You know, indoor lighting is something like 4,000 to 5,000 lux, a measure of brightness of light. So imagine 4,000 to 5,000, whereas outdoor cloudy days are 100,000 lux. Remember, indoor was 4,000 or 5,000. And then sunny days are up to 300,000 lux. That's the signal that sets your body in motion to have better sleep at night. And in fact, there's been a number of studies that show when we get outside at dawn, especially when it's the first thing we do when we wake up before we look at our phone or turn on any other lights or look at our computers, is that we get better sleep at night by getting outside at sunrise. How awesome is that? We also burn more fat by getting outside at sunrise. Something that maybe you didn't know, and that was new to me, but there was actually a research article that showed we burn fat better and we get better sleep when we see sunrise. The science of sunrise is pretty easy. You get outside within 30 minutes of the sun rising. You stay outside for about 5 to 15 minutes, ideally between that 10 and 15 minute mark if you can. Again, if you're on the way to work, roll your window down. If it's winter, you've probably got a winter coat on, or you've got heat in your car and probably heated seats. Roll your window down, roll your sunroof open. And if you're indoors and you can open a window because you literally just can't get outside, great. If you're at the corporate office, like many of us do, take a smoke break. Now, many people don't smoke anymore, but they used to take these 5-minute breaks all day long. you can go outside for a light break at dawn and soak in the sun, soak in that light into your eyes, and get those benefits naturally of better fat burning and better sleep at night, supplement free. This is Thaddeus from Dreamwalkers. Continue to follow our Science of Sunlight series, where we're going to teach you the benefits of getting out at sunrise, Science of Sunrise, and all of the ways that you can do it that works for everybody.